On those occasions when you need a paragraph to kind of come off the page and really stand out, there are some formatting options such as applying shading in the background or even borders, and that's what we're going to talk about right now as we continue working with our No Obstacles HR document. You can get all caught up if you need to by going to the Chapter 4 folder and opening up No Obstacles HR 4. We're actually on page 3 now, Cooking with Asparagus. And let's say there's some information here. Underneath the asparagus and apple mixed greens title, we have some information about where this recipe was adapted from. Well, maybe we want to highlight that so people really take note. All we have to do is click anywhere in the paragraph. You don't have to select the text. Word knows where a paragraph starts and ends. So by clicking in the paragraph and then going to the paragraph section with the Home tab selected on the ribbon, notice the paint bucket and the borders options. So in this case, we'll start with shading. Let's go to the paint bucket drop down, and from here you'll see a list of theme colors. Now the theme colors, if you select one of those and then change themes down the road, the colors will change along with the theme. So that's a nice feature if you think you're going to be using themes, something we'll talk about a little later on in this course. And if you go to standard colors or go down to more colors and choose from the 16 million options you have there, you'll be locking in that color regardless of any themes you might choose down the road. So let's just hover over some of these. There's a live preview in the background. You can see what it looks like. I'm thinking this green option kind of goes with the page and asparagus. So I'm going to go with green accent 6. When we select it, notice it's the entire paragraph. From margin to margin, the entire background is now shaded. And it really does come off the page and draws your attention. All right, let's click Undo now and try another option, which is Borders. So we'll click Undo, and let's click in front of Adapted and take out that square bracket, and we'll take out the square bracket at the end of Issue as well. So with those gone, now anywhere in the paragraph, we can apply a border. So we'll go up to the Borders drop-down, and you'll see a number of options, similar to working with tables actually, and many of these would only apply to tables and cells within a table. But we're working with a paragraph here, so when we hover over Bottom Border, you can see there's a border across the bottom of the entire paragraph. Same thing for top, left, and right. Really, ideally, it would be nice if we could have a border all the way around this paragraph. So as we move down to all borders, that's actually a good option. In this case, we're not working with a table and multiple cells and seeing borders around each cell. It's just kind of like one big table cell. So the same thing would happen if we hover over outside borders. Inside borders, horizontal and vertical borders, they don't apply. We're not working with a table, so nothing will happen if we go to one of these selections. I like outside borders, so let's go there, give it a click, and you can see that's another way to get that paragraph to stand out on the page. So shading and borders can work with any of your paragraphs in a document, any of those paragraphs that you need to stand out and come off the page.